Hello, fellow Cravers. Welcome to the CTG Podcast for Wednesday, the 13th of August. As always, I'm joined by Cajr and The Doc, and this time we have a guest in the form of Billy. How are you guys doing this week?
I'm fine, thank you.
All good, thank you very much.
I'm good, thanks.
Now, as everyone who is in the gaming community knows, this week has been Gamescom and it is still going on as we speak. So, but the press conferences for Microsoft and Sony have already gone by. So let's talk about those. Kaj, you've been keeping an eye on the Microsoft press conference this time. So, anything interesting happen?
Well, there's a few things to discuss. Well, first of all, there's the Microsoft is at ID at Xbox or something. ID at Xbox.
Oh, their indie stuff, yeah.
Yeah, their indie division, I think, basically. And apparently there's hundreds of games coming through that ID Xbox. And to name a few, I've managed to write down in the plethora they showed it in the press conference was Goat Simulator, Plague Inc. Yeah, we know you love Goat Simulator. Just because you like looking at goats.
It's the best game on the PC.
Like Skyrim with goats.
Yes.
What a comparison.
Yeah, so we've got Goat Simulator, which I don't even know what the attraction is to that game.
It's just awesomely
Well,
stupid.
it's got goats in it.
Yeah.
You've got Plague Inc., which is it an iOS game originally?
Yeah.
I think I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah, I played that.
Yeah, on the iOS.
Easy.
There's Smite coming to the console.
That's going to be interesting. I've got a feeling hopefully this will be a free-to-play game because it is already on the PC free-to-play. So, it'd be interesting to see what they do with this.
Well, it's going to be the first, basically, MMO MOBA, isn't it? It's not an MMO, but it's the first big MOBA coming to consoles.
Well, didn't we say last week or the week before that they're supposed to be bringing another free-to-play game to Microsoft anyway?
I can't remember. Selection said.
But yeah, they're supposed to be bringing another one, but I don't remember off the top of my head which one it was. But anyway, yeah, carry on.
There's only two out that I managed to write down as well, was Space Engineers. Basically Minecraft in space from the looks of it.
Gotta say it properly.
With shit battles. Huh?
Minecraft in space! It's at least it's a 3 or 4 A's in that. Yeah. Space!
Yeah, basically it's Minecraft in space!
Thank you.
But with shit battles apart from the looks of it as well.
Mm.
So it's like a downgrade from Minecraft. It's very textures are very bland. It's like just basically white walls. So. And the other one was The Escapist, which is I think 16-bit style game.
Yeah,
trying to escape a prison.
Yeah, it's from the publisher studio of Team 17, who's behind this one.
Yeah, another thing about Team 17, they're apparently bringing their entire catalogue to next gen.
So we can play proper Worms.
Don't quote me on that. My head's a bit of a muddle at the moment. Not that much information trying to process.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I think they mentioned something about bringing their entire game catalogue to next generation.
It's basically just Worms and Flockers.
Oh, Worms is awesome.
Yeah.
Except for Worms 2, when it works, it's awesome.
Oh, Worms 2. Worms 2. It's still awesome in single player.
Yeah. Anyway,
I remember our first game of Worms with Doc.
Here.
He lost 2 worms before he even had a turn.
That wasn't a game, that was bullying.
That wasn't bullying, that was basically innocent bystander.
Oh, first game of us, let's absolutely destroy you. Cheers for that.
Meat shield is better than him destroying me.
Which is how it goes now.
He hasn't left. You're still here, and now you both are teamed up together to try and destroy me and Hanksy. Nice.
Not too good.
Yeah. Anyway.
There's no try about it. We will destroy it. Anyway, yeah, so that's basically what I what I managed to write down in the, because they did a lot of like flash of games with a title and to look away while I write. So yeah, probably missed a lot of games. There's probably a lot more out there, and they did say there's hundreds of games coming through the ID at Xbox. So
it seems
watch
to be
this space basically.
it seems to be the target for both next-gen consoles now, isn't it? That they've kind of realised that indie games are where it's slowly starting to go now.
But I think what it is, it's indie games is where your next big hits are going to come from.
Yeah, completely. It happens on the PC all the time.
Things like your Minecraft, that starts off as an indie game.
Well, it doesn't have to be a blockbuster for it to be a success. I think people are in there.
Oh no,
Yeah.
but they're looking into the indie side of it because this is a game that really does take off. They'll approach them, try and give them a proper full release and expand on it and whatever.
Anyway, anything else in Xbox itself, or?
Oh, there's a lot more coming from the Xbox Gamescom. Call of Duty, getting its own bundle. Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
It comes with a 1 terabyte hard drive.
So you can actually have a game on there.
Wow.
1 terabyte hard drive, and you get a custom controller and console design.
Isn't there rumours that it's supposed to be a connectless bundle as well?
I didn't get it. It didn't mention anything about Connect.
So yeah,
Thinking about it, when they actually showed it, there was no Connect in the picture.
Ooh. It's already started, guys. Connect is dying.
Connect is dead. They've realised it.
Oh, they're trying.
So yeah, it's one of 3 bundles they announced. Another one was for the FIFA 15 bundle.
Yeah.
It's basically a bog standard Xbox console and controller with FIFA 15 as a digital download, basically.
And a few little extras. I mean, you get a special gold pack as well or something with the game.
That'd be Ultimate Team, but if you don't play Ultimate Team, it's...
Well, we did learn something from FIFA 15 though. The Legends thing is still going to be continued over onto Xbox One.
Yeah, they've added,
game.
I think, 10 more Legends as well, including Peter Schmeichel, who was at the Gamescom, on stage at the Gamescom for Microsoft.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there's Alan Shearer coming into it, Roy Keane, a number of others, Roberto Carlos, I think,
probably something I'm not going to play anyway.
Well, I'm not a FIFA Ultimate Team player.
I'm not the best fan of it. It's basically EA's way of making a bit more money on the trading card offers that they've seen. It works. It's nice. It's just, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, so the next thing they went into was Evolve. Now, it's been recently announced that that's been pushed back to February, is it?
Yeah, February 2015.
Yeah. But they have announced there's going to be an open beta in January. I haven't got the dates on me. And they also showed a new level, which I've forgotten the name of. My memory is shot to hell right now. Yeah, anyway, and apparently you have to have one of each classes in the team of 4. There's 4 classes. There's like the support class, the medic class, 2 other classes, I forget what they are. And you have to have one of each.
Okay, that's interesting. So you've got to at least... right.
You've got a team of 4 against the monster.
And you've got to have at least... You can't have 2 of the same people.
Yeah,
No,
just
but
trying
The
to
same
balance
classes.
it out.
You have to have
Yeah.
this. You have
Instead
to
of
have
having
one of
4
each
medics.
class.
Yeah, so you can like heal yourself up. It's going to be a long old fight because you can't do any damage.
There might be different builds within each class. There might be more attacking medics who can do a bit more damage than a supporting medic. I don't know. They didn't really go into much detail. But
Oh yeah. By the way, I found the name of that level you was on about. It's called the Distillery.
yeah, that's one. I was thinking Refinery, but I didn't think it was called Refinery.
Yeah, it's
And they announced showed a new monster called the Kraken.
That's gonna be awesome.
Oh.
Every time I hear the word Kraken,
Bring
I
on the
think of,
Kraken!
Pirates of the Caribbean, release the Kraken.
I just think of the rum and get thirsty.
So yeah, Evolve beta in January. Like I say, I haven't got the dates to hand. But
do we know if this is a console beta or is it a PC one?
I'd assume so because it was at Microsoft's press conference.
Yeah, but they could just do PC. That's what they did with the last one, didn't they?
I don't. Yeah, but if you're at Microsoft's press conference when Microsoft are trying to boost up their Xbox, I'm not going to announce the beta, which is going to be PlayStation.
Yeah, I know.
I will get it right. PC only. I'm a fuck up person tonight.
Anyway,
yeah, and after they did Evolve, they went into exclusives. And they opened with one which I've been told is caused a bit of an uproar. At no point in it did they say it was a timed exclusive, but Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh.
I've been told by our fountain of knowledge, GD, that it's caused uproar. So explain.
Yeah, it has caused a little bit of an uproar, especially with people. A lot of people seem to be upset because, first of all, when at the beginning of the year, Square Enix came out and said that Tomb Raider had undersold in their opinion. Now, a lot of people don't understand here why they would, first of all, cut the amount of people who will be able to play this game technically less than half and put it on a console which is being outsold by its competitor 3-1. But it might be on fault of Xbox here because according to Cajr, they didn't mention throughout the whole conference there was a timed exclusive.
Yeah, they kept saying it's only going to be on Xbox One fall 2014. So I'm guessing meaning that the following year, which they didn't actually say, the following year it's going to be out on PlayStation.
They haven't said when it's coming out on PlayStation.
Fall 2015, sorry.
So, 1 minute. Oh, right, yeah.
It's coming out on Xbox One. They kept saying it's coming out on Xbox One, only on Xbox One, fall 2015. Now, reading between the lines of what's come out since, that it's a time exclusive only, one can only assume that it should come out on PlayStation in 2016.
Hopefully early 2016 at most.
Well, 2016.
Yeah, I'd rather not wait for it.
I'd rather not wait. The thing is, I understand why they're doing this. Xbox gave Square Enix a bit more money so they could make it a timed exclusive for a little bit. But
no one's going to rush out and buy an Xbox.
No, not for Tomb Raider.
I can't see it being profitable for Xbox to do this. It's not.
No.
It just makes them look bad. It just makes them look like the bad guy, and
it's all about one-upmanship. It's like we've got this game early. It's like with the downloadable content on things like Call of Duty. Xbox are always pushing. They've got timed exclusives because they get it early, don't they? Than PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's all about one-upmanship. It's like look at us, we've got it before they have.
One thing I do find funny about the whole thing though is when Microsoft does this, there's uproar, people hating Microsoft. When Sony does it, on the other hand, they completely congratulate them for doing this. I think they've done it with an exclusive, I think it's Unity, something like that. You've got some kind of special pack that won't be available to Xbox users until 2015 at latest. I think it's Unity.
Is it Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
It'll be Unity then.
No, I think it's Assassin's Creed Unity. It could be another game, but still, what's it called? Like I said, PlayStation, when they do something, people seem to congratulate them about it at the moment. Because they seem to not do anything wrong. Microsoft, on the other hand, they're the bad guys.
Yeah.
I think personally with me, I'd rather, instead of having timed exclusive games, I'd just rather see more exclusive games. Fully exclusive games.
But they don't always keep the exclusives, do they? Like, Rise, Son of Rome coming to PC.
Yeah, so first
and BioShock came to other consoles.
And then, And then what's it called? Dead Rising 3 came onto
Yeah,
PC as
Dead
well.
Rising 3 coming out on
Yeah,
PC.
PC is a different thing. They're not console. It's a console war that Microsoft's fighting. They're not fighting against the PC side of it.
Yeah, but I do find it funny.
Stop.
At the same time, I do find it funny when Sony does say, "Oh, it's going to be exclusive to the PlayStation 4." More than likely, it will stay exclusive to the PlayStation 4. When Microsoft says it's exclusive to Xbox One, in a couple of months it'll be available for PC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I say though, it's a console war. They're trying to basically say it's not going out on PS4. PlayStation, PC is a different thing entirely in the gaming world.
For adults.
Anyway, let's continue on. Where was we? Well, we was on about Tomb Raider, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next game they showed, and they actually showed some gameplay of it, was a game when they announced the Xbox, Quantum Break.
Yeah, isn't that the one that's supposed to be following a web series or something?
Yes, there's something about a TV show. They didn't really discuss the TV show side of it, so I don't know how that's going. But there was it's about time, and something's happened when someone tried manipulating time, and somewhere this bloke got involved in it, and he's being hunted because of it.
It sounds
like manipulate time. Yeah, I'm not doing it very much justice. The gameplay did look quite good.
What I saw with the gameplay, it kind of reminded me of Deus Ex, but with a bit more colour. Yeah, what I've seen of the gameplay, that's what it kind of reminds me of. But I do like it because, by the looks of things, I don't know if it's the game, it's mode that they were playing, but I think can you like do some kind of
mode.
time bomb or something next to him?
I'm guessing there's going to be different for skills or powers or whatever you can do within it. There was one where you made like an orb over the enemy, and you shot into it, and when the orb disappeared, the bullets fire accelerated and made them more powerful.
Okay.
That's like a power they use. I can't remember. There was also like a speed running thing, where you just run from one place to another, and you're like a blur to the enemy, so they're still shooting where you were.
It seems like one of those kind of games where I've got to play it to actually see.
Yeah, I don't know how controls and everything are. They didn't really go into much depth. They showed some gameplay. It showed a few of the powers, like I said, like the speed running thing.
Yeah.
And the orb. I can't remember what they called it. Yeah. So, but I remember watching the trailer for it. I can't remember when we were at E3 last year.
No, it was about E3 2 years ago or something like that, where they're showing it. We've heard small pieces of it.
Last year, because that's when we got the Xbox reveal.
Was it last year? No, it was during the actual Xbox reveal itself. I think it was one of those games. Yeah, it was the actual. Yeah, one of the two games that they announced. I think the other one was it Ghost?
Titanfall.
Ghost.
Actual Titanfall as well.
Yeah. So they had shown free during that time. But I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those games where I've got to have a go of it to see how it is. Because I think it's mainly because it's a new IP. And the last time we had a game where it followed a TV series, it was Defiance.
What shambles that were.
Oh, that was... The series is still going on, but so is the thing. It's gone to free-to-play now, Defiance, on PC.
It has.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
People still playing it?
Yeah, surprisingly, people are still playing it. They've even said that even if the TV series finishes, the game will still carry on.
I mean, when the TV series finishes.
Yeah, when.
They seem to count both things these days.
Yeah. But...
Yeah. Next on the list, we have Fable Legends. Next Fable, there's a beta coming out. I've written down October here. October 16. So, yeah, beta. I can't remember, you have to sign up to it. I think at Fable's website for it. I forgot the web address.
We'll release a trailer as well, didn't
we'll post it in the description. For the web address.
You can be the villain this time as well, as well as being a hero, and it looked very mobile-like to me with the hero side.
Different classes and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah. So, in the villain side looked very like RTS style, like placing things in real time.
Yeah.
So it's like a mixture of MOBA and RTS.
It reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons, like the Dungeon Keeper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Controlling the elements of the like. It was like
control what's coming and everything like that, and they have to try and fight it. Yeah. It looks quite good at like that kind of side of it. That's something new, I suppose.
Well, they can only go upwards after the last Fable game, can't they? The Journey. The Connect-only title.
Oh, yeah, I never played that one.
I don't think anybody did.
Oh, sorry, what was that again? Oh, the Connect only one. Yeah, I didn't play that.
Journey. Basically, it's like basically you're just driving a carriage.
It was like you know, the type of rail shooter type games, where they're better for arcades, but when you've got it in a console, not.
I mean, looking at it, the hero side looked very mobile-like to me.
Yeah.
I preferred the old Fable, personally. But
RPG style.
Yeah, that's what it is to me. It's an RPG. It's not a MOBA. It's not an RTS. It's a RPG. That's where its foundations is.
Well, its sequels seem to be taking away gameplay mechanics than actually adding anything new to it. Mm. That's what I feel like to me.
Yeah, I think it's a series that, be honest, I think it's dead now. I think as soon as Peter Molyneux left, it kind of just, you could say it has gone downhill. Because they had, like I said, the Journey, and now they've got this one where, give it its dues, it probably is going to be good, but it isn't Fable. It's something different, which...
It's not going to feel like... To us that's played the original Fable, it's not going to feel like Fable.
I like the idea of being a bad guy, but still...
Yeah, but I'd rather do it in how choices you make.
Mm-hmm.
Made more like a morality system.
Yeah.
Being the villain or
I think it might have been more interesting if it just weren't Fable, like if it was just its own standalone game.
Yeah, they didn't name after something else. They said, "Oh, this is a new,"
they kind of tied themselves down there to the Fable world. Like they could have done anything else, like new enemies.
I think with the name though, they're trying to hint at what kind of game. Legends.
But they, it's like. They can't. You're saying they're stuck with the Fable name. If they didn't use the Fable name, people might ignore it more.
Yeah.
If someone goes Fable, all the fans go, oh, Fable, and then they see it, they're like, oh, I'll give it a try anyway. So
it just what's it called? It kind of proves it. They seem to think that the one series that they've done is what makes them famous, instead of the actual studio being famous. If, for example, if we're told, say, EA, say Deep Silver's making a new game, we would think, oh, this might be interesting. We wouldn't think, if it was a new IP, we'd think, oh, it's interesting because Deep Silver's making this game. If you said Lionhead Studios was making a new game, you'd thinking, right, what have they done? It's not a Fable game.
Lionhead is going to be forever associated with Fable. In the same way that is it Epic and Gears?
Yeah, well, it's not Epic's title.
Well, it's not Epic's anymore, but they'll always be associated with Gears until they bring out the next big thing. Because that's what's made it famous.
No. I would say what made Epic famous would be the Unreal Engine itself. Unreal Tournament and that lot.
Yeah.
Okay then. Right, yeah. Okay then. What I'd say Call of Duty and Activision. Fair enough. Always going to be. If you say Call of Duty, you're dealing with Activision, a money hungry thing.
Yeah.
Monster.
Anyway, anything? Let's move away from Fable because it's.
Seems to be everyone a bit angry. It's Fable and it will stay Fable.
It's not Fable. It's an RTS.
And a MOBA mixed into one.
No.
Yeah. The next game they showcased was Scream Ride. which showed it looks like a roller coaster creating game with lots of crashes.
So,
I think it's something you have to get more screams off the people riding the roller coaster. You've got to make it as scary as possible. And obviously, if you're making it in weird and wonderful shapes,
Make it go up, take away the track, and I bet they're screaming on the way down.
It literally showed at times the carriage going off the track and flying into a building.
Yeah, that was scary.
So, is it Roller Coaster Tycoon, in other words? Because that's how it always ends when I play Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I don't know. Like I say, I didn't. It's basically all I got from it was it's coming out spring 2014, and what I saw in the video, which was that the carriage come off the track a lot of times.
Well, this is what it
That's
says.
basically the majority of the time they showed. Every time it come off the track.
Actually, it's made by Frontier Development.
Frontier?
Yeah, you know who Frontier is, don't you?
I do. I've been playing their game.
Yes, you have.
Yes, Elite, Dangerous. Yes.
In other words, space trucking.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, until they release the rest of the beta. Throw that one in there.
You can see what they're doing at the moment, mate. They're working on a roller coaster game for Xbox.
They've ruined it for me. I've changed the game now. I better get that free.
Yeah, that's the next game they showed. It did look good fun.
Yeah,
it's one I'm interested in. Anything that's stupid and can kill people.
So you love Call of Duty?
Yeah, when I'm shooting you.
Oh.
In sewers.
Anyway, next story.
Only heaven goes in the sewers.
Next story.
The next thing was went into the Forza series.
Oh.
First, they announced some new cars, a Formula E car and a Rolls Royce. Formula E, I think it's an electric engine, open wheel racer, like a Formula 1 car but electric. And a Rolls Royce, apparently, and that's going to be free to download. And then they went on to Forza Horizon 2, the first racing game of the year. That's coming out on.
1 minute before we go on to Forza Horizon 2. I've got the story up about the 6 free new cars we're getting.
6?
Yeah, it says 6 here. We're getting
mentioned 2.
a 2014 Rolls-Royce Wraith. First, that's the all-electric car. We get a Renault Spark SRT 01E, Astra 1.6 Tech Line, Top Gear's current reasonable price car, the Infiniti 2014 Infiniti Q50S, and the 2014 Infiniti Q50 EU Rogue, and the 2015 Ford Mustang GT. We get the reasonably priced car from Top Gear.
Is this the 4th or the 5th one they've got?
This is the newest one.
Time to become Top Gear, the video game.
It is Top Gear.
Well, you can actually go around the Top Gear test track.
Yeah.
So we can actually go around in the reasonably priced car.
You can't play as a stick.
In the previous one, in Forza 4, there were a group of us. I forgot who it were. There were 3 of us. And we just went around the Top Gear test track. And we were looking at cars which was in the game which they've done on the power lap. And we were trying to beat that time.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now, from a standing start, we never got even close. But from a rolling start, we could blitz it. So, yeah, that was fun to do.
So, we get some new cars with Forza 5. That's going to be interesting. And they're free, which is interesting as well. I need to pick up Forza 5.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
Forza Horizon 2 is coming out September 30th.
I might wait then to get that instead.
It's 6-7 week away.
Mm.
And that's got 200 cars in it.
I'll probably only end up playing with one of them.
Yeah, the only one you'll be able to drive.
Tiny past the training track.
Whee!
Oh, sewer.
Shut up.
That's true. They said there's going to be dedicated servers.
Mm.
And there's 1,000 player car clubs. So you can have a car club of 1,000 players. in it.
That's cool.
So,
You'll race at the same time.
Hello? Shane?
I'm back. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, if you've got 1,000 friends, you can have them all in one place in one car club.
Oh, that's handy. I'll just text everyone.
I like to point out, I'm sorry about that little sound thing that just happened there. Someone's mic just died and caused an echo. Sorry. But yeah.
It's GD again.
We always blame me for this one.
Yeah.
It's always your fault, that's why.
It's always my fault.
It's
It's alright, but that is like 3 in 10 minutes.
And I'd like to point out it's not coming from me.
I know! Stop it! I
Up in the game.
No, seriously, I thought we'd have 1 week without this.
It'll happen.
No.
One day.
It'll happen when I'm cold and dead.
It'll happen when you don't expect it. It'll just be a tense podcast where you're like, they're going to say something, they're going to say something.
It's going to be the one with Heavenly on, I know it is.
Oh no.
No, she'll probably mention it.
Anyway, any more news from Xbox?
Yeah, back to Forza Horizon. They mentioned something about Forza Fuel. Now, I was in the middle of taking notes at this point in time,
Sorry.
and I missed out a lot of things, but apparently it unlocks in-game content. I don't know what this in-game content is going to consist of, and how it works.
Forza Fuel.
Cars. Smart ass.
Forza Fuel, there we are. It just says fuel consumption. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they showed a bit of gameplay for Ori and the Blind Forest X.
Oh, that game is mean. It's a Valiant Heart type of game. It's there to make you cry.
Oh, it's GD feeling emotional.
It's a horrible. I remember seeing
Shall
a
we take
trailer.
it to the sewers and get
No, I just remember seeing it during E3, and it is probably one of the second saddest trailer I have seen at E3. And it's basically because there's a scene in it near the end where there's this big guy who's been looking after this small, I'm guessing it's some kind of creature, and the creature's trying to wake him up, but he's dead.
Probably his foot or something.
I don't know.
Dude, you're on my foot, please. Don't die just yet. Roll over.
Okay.
Watching the gameplay, I've never played the game myself, but it did remind me of Child of Light.
Right.
Very similar kind of artistic. It might just be that one level. It just seemed to that game come to mind when I was watching it. So.
Well, it's like you said. Hopefully, it'll be coming out soon anyway. So it's going to be a sad game.
It's coming out on Xbox and PC as well.
I'll get it on PC. Just for the hell of it.
What, so we can't see you over connected streaming and crying?
Yeah.
I'll get it on PC, I suppose.
One thing we will be seeing in GD is when Alien Isolation is released on release night.
Don't talk about this.
Oh yeah.
I've got Doc doing a 24-hour Sims 4 stream. Now for charity, so it's for a good cause.
Mhm.
But just to see GD squirm,
Yeah,
if he does it, I will never, ever, ever talk about the sewer incident again.
Really,
That's
you
an incentive
promise
for
that?
me to do it.
So you promise if I play Alien Isolation, do it on camera as well in the
Upon
dark.
completion, we won't talk about it.
Yeah, you've got to complete it as best you can.
I will complete it as best I can. I don't care if you cross your fingers, mate. You've got to promise this right now. You promise no mention of the sewers on the podcast or any of the streams.
Yeah, he won't mention them.
You promise to mention. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will be doing a stream.
Is that a deal?
That's a deal.
Alien Isolation.
I will make sure.
Oh, that'd be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Probably
Space
not.
sewers.
Probably not on the first day, but in the first week, I promise that I will play Alien Isolation, stream it live at night on the
in the dark
on the Xbox
with
Kinect on.
Deal. You've heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, okay.
By the way, GD, there's one problem you've got there. I won't be able to, if you do go to the company, I won't mention the sewers. Nothing to stop Doc doing it.
Doc.
So listen to the
That's
deal.
me. It's only me that made that promise. I'm not going to talk for Doc. Doc can talk about as much as he wants.
Doc.
You've made the deal now as well. You can't go back now. You've made it.
Okay, I'm not going to back out of this deal. I'm still going to do the Alien Isolation thing, just to shut you up.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's 2 people who don't want to do a stream. I've got.
By the way, people who are listening to the podcast, if you have got any plans for something that Cajr can do, please leave a message in basically on the Crave The Game thread for this podcast to give us any ideas of what we can make Cajr do, hopefully sometime this year. Thank you. Anyway, anything else on the Xbox front?
Plenty. Sunset Overdrive.
Oh.
A game you're excited about.
I am looking forward to
not
it.
really.
It looks crazy as hell, and I love it.
Are they not bringing out a console with that as well?
Yeah, it's
the
got
white.
some
That's their white one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this bundle was originally only available for Xbox employees only.
Yeah.
I've read. It might not be true, but I've read.
Yeah, Xbox
now,
employees got a special white one that said, I helped make this, or something like that on the controller.
Well, the bundle is just white. It's a white console and a white controller.
Mm.
So yeah, that's.
But that does come with a Kinect. I saw it.
It didn't show. I don't think it. I'm not sure.
No,
I'm guessing they'll.
That one definitely did come with a Kinect. I've seen images of the white one. It's basically a white console, a half-white controller, and then you've got the basic Kinect, which is probably basically just to connect from the ones that they were going to sell, but then decided to make a Kinectless one. And there we go. They're the spare Kinects that they've got in the bag. So.
Yeah, so that's all. It comes out end of October, in case people were wondering. Last week, October 28th at 31st.
Yeah.
They kept saying showing 28th, and then they said it was on the 31st. So I'm guessing that's different regions.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the next bit was about Halo.
Basically, Microsoft's flagship program.
Basically, it starts off with the Master Chief Collection. You get when you get the Master Chief, you get Halo 1 to 4.
Yeah.
You get the live-action Nightfall story included.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's something about a new story in there. Don't ask me what. There's a lot of information about this. There's a beta coming out for Guardians included with Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
And then they went on to about the Halo channel.
The Halo channel.
Which to me is just an expansion on Waypoint.
But then again, Waypoint was actually quite useful in the end, because especially during the Halo 4 time, because you could get other things through it, like avatar pieces. Unfortunately, there's no avatars in Xbox One, but they could do something. It's a nice way.
What could they do? No avatar.
Images.
For what?
Well, you know, when you've got your Xbox, you can have a photo when you sign in. Mine's my avatar.
Yeah, mine's my avatar.
But you can
have the avatar I'm going to get on this bloody console.
Yeah. But you can have what's it called? You can pick an image for it, which is a different thing, as in like a profile picture. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're the only person. Well, obviously your friends will see it, but they're not exactly.
Yeah, but
it
could be something. You never know. We've got to see what they do with this Halo TV.
Yeah, with the Halo channel, they said they're partnering with Twitch on it as well. So I'm guessing there's going to be a lot more streaming.
Yeah.
And the multiplayer will be using Halo 2 leveling system. Now, if I'm right, was that a skill-based leveling system, not an XP-based?
I don't know off the top of my head. It works. That's what we know. It's better than the last one. A lot better than the last one.
Apparently, the fans wanted the Halo 2 leveling system.
Well, it's good to listen to the fans.
Yeah, that's the best way of doing it. So.
So and then I got a bit about Halo 5 Guardians. The beta available in Master Chief Collection, like I said. It's only going to feature 4v4 teams in the beta. It's for the beta, so maybe that might be why. It's going to be on dedicated servers, and the beta starts on the December the 29th to January the 18th.
So what? That's 21.
About
about 3 weeks. Yeah. That's good. That's something for Christmas, isn't it? Merry Christmas. Here's some Halo.
All the plethora of games we're going to play over Christmas and New Year.
Nah, screw that. I'm just going to play the beta.
Well, there is quite a few betas seem to be coming out for consoles.
Well, I think they've started to realise, especially if they're bringing them out during January, that it's the best time to do it because we've got nothing coming out.
Well, I'm not on about just times. I'm on about betas generally. We're getting a lot more. I mean, Evolve's got a beta.
Yeah.
You've got Fable Legends getting its own beta. Halo 5 Guardians. You've had a Battlefield Hardline out of PS4 beta. Destiny's had its beta.
That was brilliant.
Now, how many betas did we get in the entire last generation?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but it's weird. The thing is, betas are usually, when you think about them, they're usually for PC, if anything. But now I think it's because the consoles have now gotten a bit more powerful. They are able to do this beta thing, and it works. Okay, there was a few bugs at the beginning with the Destiny one, but I still find that funny, where people had problems trying to download it on PlayStation. You had the Xbox fanboys laughing at them, thinking, haha, we can at least get on it, and then it turned out that the Xbox Live went down as well. And it wasn't even got the Destiny beta.
So is there any betas coming out for Nintendo, Billy? You've been very quiet recently.
I'm not too sure. There's always every now and then. The eShop's very quiet.
Is there anything coming out for Nintendo?
Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is exciting for now. Like that's coming out in October. The 3DS version and the Wii U version is coming out in January, I believe. This is winter, so I assume latest possible.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Got Zelda Wii U. Got
you got Hyrule Warriors.
Yep. Yeah. Yoshi's Woolly World, which is like Kirby's yarn.
Is that Is that Nintendo's new go-to? Right, we've done this. We've done paper. What should we do next? Let's do yarn.
I like the way it feels. I wonder what it's like playing.
It work for Kirby or work for Yoshi? Next up, Metroid.
Nintendo's got is Pokemon. That's the biggest thing. They've got Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I'll give them the dudes. They have got some good titles that are coming
Zelda.
out.
I mean, Zelda's always good.
And be honest, Smash Bros. Looks brilliant. I think they just announced another character. I think you got Meta Knight again, which
it was the overpowered character last time,
and now it's going to be the overpowered again.
Unless... Now it's going to be the nerfed one that no one wants to play.
Do you know who everyone wants to play as? They want to play as the Wii Fit person.
Well, from the gameplay, it looks like Zero Suit Samus is going to be the overpowered character because during the tournament. She killed it, like.
Yeah, haven't they split her and Samus? They're now
two separate characters because last time when they got the special move, she turns into that other character and you start using. Whereas now they've just separated them into two different. So you have to select between the two. You can't change between during battle.
Well, the thing is, I give. What's it called? Nintendo. They do have some good games, but unfortunately they don't have that third-party support like the other two do.
Yeah.
Especially when you're paying over £200 for the console, the Wii U. I don't justify just buying a Wii U for probably 2, maybe 3 games that I know of. Well, probably there's Mario Kart 8, which looks wonderful.
It's great.
It's great.
I like it.
Even Doc's played it.
I know.
If he gets him off his PC, it must be good.
It must be good.
It's just a little late, really. It's been over a year now. And,
Yeah.
Like, this should have been last year, or this right now.
Yeah,
While Xbox One and PS4 was getting their foot on the ground, they should have been fighting too.
I just find it funny because every time you hear Nintendo, you're thinking, "Oh shit, what have they done now?" I think, just tell us some information about Smash Bros. And go away. I don't care about Toad's new adventure.
Toads. Oh, yeah, I don't care. Oh, look, it's the least favourite character, Mario. Let's make a game about him.
Yay!
But it's like Nintendo trying to annex themselves off from the rest of the gaming world.
Go, Toad!
It's like they're trying to get away from the Microsoft and Sony as the competitors. Because they don't go to Gamescom. They do their own little deals over the internet.
Be honest, I think what they did at E3, though, was a brilliant idea. They did the direct TV thing, which worked quite well. But then they had all the games that they've technically announced during that direct was able to be played. Where you've got Sony and Microsoft. Yeah, it's coming out next year. Don't worry about it. You'll be able to play it next year at E3. Thinking, so you got Nintendo here who has games that we can play. Okay, they're not the best of games, but they've got games we can play. Compared to you guys who just shown us a bunch of fancy trailers. Thank you. But, and like I said, unfortunately, I still can't justify myself buying myself a Wii U for just a few games. I said, there's Mario Kart, there's Smash Bros, which are coming out now. I found out at the beginning of next year, and then you've got Bayonetta 2, which I'm kind of sad it's not on other consoles, to be honest.
Yeah, well, if you're not a fan of the exclusive Nintendo app, then there is literally no point in getting a Wii U console at all, because there's no third party to grab you, so it's hopeless for that.
If you're not a fan of Nintendo, don't buy a Wii U. That's simple enough.
I want a Wii U.
Well, personally, for me, I think they need to start thinking about the next console. Get them back into the console war.
I think they should just focus on the handheld, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, if they're going to stick with a console, you've got your big titles on Nintendo, and we've discussed it before, GD, that you'll never see them on Xbox or PlayStation. So, I think they need to start thinking, because the Wii U's just tanked.
Yeah, it has.
I mean, we discussed it before. When it was released, no one even knew it was a new console.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for him because I think it was announced last week as well. They had another $97 million loss in this quarter or something like that, which is good because it's less than they lost last time. So it's still a loss. You think, oh, they made $97 million.
Yeah,
you think, oh, that's alright.
We'll lose $96 million. That's not going to hit us as hard.
It's not disappointing. It's less than last time. We didn't lose as much this time.
Yeah, but
don't think it that way. You're still making a major loss here. Where are they losing this money? It's got to be marketing because at what stage they are, they've got enough consoles out there where they don't have to technically make any more. There's enough there.
Well, they're their own developers as well, aren't they? They've got their own units, so they're making their own games. So that's where the money's going.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what.
Whereas Microsoft ain't making no games; they just hire it like.
Yeah.
Well, they do make their own games, just not many. But yeah. Final point on the Microsoft press conference was the ability. You can have the ability soon to pre-order and pre-download games. They said they're going to start it with Forza Horizon 2 and FIFA 15.
So in other words, Microsoft are playing catch up with PlayStation again.
And PlayStation's playing catch up with PC.
No, no one's playing catch up with PC. Get over it.
You and your PC.
Well, I got to throw it in there somewhere.
Yeah. No, we don't.
Just throw it in sewers with GD. Is it white? 'Cause it'll come back whiter than white.
Oh, brilliant.
Anyway, let's continue with the talks anyway. Like we said, we just had Xbox. What about PlayStation? And that's where I came in to look into this mystical world of Gamescom. So first of all, what was announced was Little Big Planet 3. They've shown a little bit more footage of it. Also, they've given us a release date of, I think it's the 18th of November, 2014. So, that's coming out soon as well, for some weird reason.
It's some weird reason they're releasing a game. It's not a weird reason. Oh, we'll release it. It's a weird reason we're going to release it because we've completed
No,
the
I
game.
thought that they would have what's it called. I thought, when I first heard about Little Big Planet 3 at E3, I thought, oh, this is going to be one of those games that's going to be coming out 2015 instead. And I wasn't expecting it to be coming out this
We
early.
look nearly completed from what they showed at E3.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it looks quite interesting. I like the idea that we've not just got Sackboy anymore as well. We've
yeah,
got,
4-player co-op.
yeah. You can control a bird.
I think with Little Big Planet, it's got its niche market, hasn't it?
I don't know. I think it's still got a quite. I won't call it a niche market. I think it's still quite a big market, no matter what, because it's a kids' game. What's good about it is it's basically PlayStation's
If it's
Project
a kids'
Spark.
game, if it's a kids' game, why is it not on Nintendo?
Because it's because it's a PlayStation exclusive. That's why.
Yeah, but that's where kids games go to die on PlayStation. They thrive on Nintendo.
Go and thrive and play. Yeah, those kids games of Nintendo.
That's why Billy likes his Nintendo films.
Like
He's trying to hold on
I'm
to his
just a big
youth.
kid.
Like Super Smash Bros. And Bayonetta 2.
Yes.
Bayonetta
Oh, yes.
2, the biggest kids game out there.
No, it's just keeping it away from you, GD.
It's a good
Bayonetta
game.
got scared. She got scared.
Oh.
She was wanting to take her into sewers.
Also, they've shown some gameplay footage of Bloodborne. A lot of people have been saying that it looks like a more welcoming Dark Souls to them. Yeah.
So it's not Dark Souls then.
It's not Dark
No.
Souls. Hi, welcome. This is Dark Souls. Now taste my axe.
Try and fight this first mob. Oh, you died.
Oh, you keep
Died
dying
again.
at this guy. This is just the tutorial level, mate.
Yeah.
Wait till you get out that door, you're screwed.
Love that game. For 10 minutes.
It looks.
And then the PC goes out the window.
I don't know.
Uh,
And you just give it GD's take it to sewers with him. For a spring clean.
Then they announced, be honest, we already knew about this, that PlayStation has been outselling the Microsoft. I think we had information last week. It was selling 3-1 to the Xbox was losing 3-1 to PlayStation. Well, they gave us an actual number this time of how many PlayStations have actually been sold to consumers, not sold to retail. And they've sold over 10 million worldwide. Now, we could basically compare it to like PlayStation 3 in that lot. Well, PlayStation 3 is a really bad example because it didn't do that well anyway.
Well, it did in the end.
It did in
Towards
the
of
end,
its life, but-
near the end, but I think people start to realise that, oh, actually, this is actually a good console.
I think what helped boost them was PlayStation Plus.
Oh yeah, that's what's helping them boost them now as well. People starting to realise that, okay, we're paying 40 quid for here. Okay, we've got to pay to get online, but we get some decent games, which we do. We get some alright games compared to
So
what
they've gone
Xbox
decent
gave
to
us.
alright.
Compared to what Xbox has been giving us, I haven't even played any of the games that we've been given this month.
I have
from
barely
Xbox.
played any on PlayStation. So I'm not exactly winning either way. But I don't know what's on the 10 million thing. That's about 9.5 million ones that Wii U sold.
Oh,
Leave the Wii U alone.
it's just not fair.
Those kids can't afford consoles.
Yeah, you've got a Wii U, which is a console.
I can't afford a Wii U.
Are you still using the original Wii?
Yeah, I still got the Wii. I use it as a GameCube though. I don't like Wii games.
Wow, the Wii, great way to play GameCube games.
The GameCube was a great console.
It was an alright console. I think the only reason I liked it because it had that handle on the back of it.
It's my lunchbox.
It's everything nice. That's why you used to be
Bring
able
back
to
the
keep
64.
sandwiches warm in the old PlayStation 2 at the back, couldn't you?
Bring back
the old
Sega.
N64.
Bring back the Mega Drive.
Anyway, they also announced 2 new indie games as well. First of all, the Tomorrow Children. Looks very Russian. Yeah, it looks very Russian. It's the best way to describe it. From
I think the music was like a Russian kind of thingy, and the writing for the Tomorrow people, it's like the old communist kind of writing.
Well, what I understand from it is basically you've got these small little people who are trying to build a civilization from fallen giants or something like that. That's what I got from the trailer. Now, this is from the people who make the Pixel Junk series as well, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They do make good games. It'll be interesting to see. I think this is the first 3D game that they've made, well, for the PlayStation at least. So.
I remember I did watch a little bit of the press conference, and what I saw, I think they did say it's the guy's been making who's behind. What's the company called?
Q Games.
Q Games. Yeah, he's based in Korea now, isn't
he? Yes.
And he was saying he's been making games.
Not Korea. Kyoto, Japan.
Same thing.
No, it's not. It's not the same thing.
Korea, Japan.
Don't say that.
Side of the world.
It's not the same
What's
thing.
wrong with saying?
No, it's not.
What's saying Japan and Korea are the same thing?
It's not
it's taboo subject. This or something.
It's not the same thing.
What man style?
It's like us being said. Oh,
you're thinking of North Korea.
No. It's like us said, them saying, "Oh, you know, France and England is basically the same thing." You don't do that. It's a totally different language.
Their arguments sound better.
Best comment about a language yet. Their arguments sound better.
They do. They kind of don't sound angry when they argue. It's just like,
Which one you on about?
France.
France?
Yeah, before you sound angry.
Before you was on about Korea.
Oh no, they're just lonely.
Oh. Let's move on, please.
That's just North Korea.
Oh, please, let's move on. Anyway, there was another game that was.
Yeah, let's move on to the sewer.
No, let's move on to the next one. There's another game called The Mystery, I think, of
Ethan Carter.
Ethan
The
Carter.
Vanishing.
That's it. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. They said that it looks mostly CG, but opens the gameplay reminiscence of Murdered Soul Suspect. Oh, you don't want to be reminded of that game.
Have you played that game?
I've heard so much.
I've played it. I have it. It's good.
It's alright, is it?
What if you were a GD then?
We managed to play it at EGX Res in March. It's for a game that was going to be coming out in about less than a month's time. It's not that good, synced wise and gameplay wise. It was very laggy.
Have you played the finished product?
No, not yet. And
then shut your mouth.
Oh.
I shall stream it.
You'll stream it, okay. Do stream it. Well, he couldn't have done that good if the studios ended up closing down after it was released. Yeah.
That happened. Look at what happened to Crytek.
Yeah, poor Crytek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, also we had now I'm not sure if only a couple of us have heard this. Have you heard of the game Thomas Was Alone? I think it came free on the PlayStation during the PlayStation Plus or something.
I remember seeing the screenshot of it. That's about it. I know.
It's basically blocks. It was basically someone was making a game just for the hell of it, and
that's indie games in general, isn't it?
Yeah, they were just making the game just for the hell of it, and it was something that they weren't planning to put out as a a major release or something like that, or as an indie release anyway. And it's just because of PlayStation backing behind the studio and this game, it's kind of just spread and people have noticed it. Well, they're bringing out a new game called Volume, which is supposed to be a bit based on the Robin Hood, like a modern day Robin Hood style of game, where it's a stealthy. They said that they were inspired by the Metal Gear Solid series, technically through it. Which
has it got Danny Wallace in as one of the voices?
What in this Volume?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, I only saw it first.
I don't think it was announced. They didn't say anything about it.
I think I remember on the screen. It might be a different game, but there were two names on the screen. It says starring this other person. I think it said Charlie McConnell or something like that. And the second name was Danny Wallace.
Not that I remember.
You don't remember much, do you?
I don't. I just remember small figments of it and what games are coming out.
You just saw what you wanted to see.
Exactly.
Trying to give us information about it.
Talking about stealth games, also what was announced was they were shown more footage of Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain and gave us some dynamic box using skills which will be coming out in the game. Including, now you can pop out the top of the box and shoot people. You can slide through the side of the box and make them be distracted by the box.
It's like playing as a cat.
Yeah.
No, one of my favourite things is that you can put up like some kind of image on the top and the side of the box. So when you stand up, this image is shown, and if God will look at it, they'll either salute it if you've got a soldier on the screen, or if you've got a soldier on your box, or if you've got a sexy girl, which, come on, it's a Metal Gear Solid game, they will come towards the box and be distracted by this girl on the box, so you can then take them out.
Have you ever tried to hide in a box?
Yeah, I have actually.
It's not easy.
No.
You certainly can't carry one around with you.
Well, we saw Snake trying to hide in the PlayStation 4 box near the end of it as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
There was the dynamic box skills. It's just thinking, yeah, that is basically what Metal Gear Solid was for me. Box.
Yeah.
So.
Box and smoking.
Box and smoking. And pictures of women in bikinis.
Yeah, unlock the doors.
Back
to work.
Yeah, back to where we were. DayZ is coming to the PlayStation 4.
Yes.
Now, we're not 100% sure here if this is what H1Z1 is now, or if we're going to be getting 2 walking simulators on the PlayStation 4 with a few zombies.
It's going to have cars eventually.
Yeah, but...
It's not a walking simulator, it's a running simulator.
Oh, what's the difference? Don't get me wrong, if I'm told that you're going to have zombies...
You've got to remember something. G don't know what running is.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, but if it says, oh, there's zombies in this game, I expect to at least see more than one zombie.
Oh, there's loads. There's a few now.
Oh, God. What have they done? Have they waited for this infected? Have they basically just put one zombie in the game? Like the villagers in a what's it called? A village. Put one zombie.
Villagers in a village.
That was brilliant, that was.
Sorry.
City folk in them cities.
Oh, those city folks. Basically just let it spread over DayZ and see what happens. Yeah, there's only 1 or 2. Just wait. It'll basically spread.
Have they got to double figures yet, the zombies in DayZ?
Yeah, there's now 10.
What you need to remember is, it's still in alpha.
I don't...
How long's it been on alpha for?
I got it, yeah. When did I get it? I got it, late December, early January.
I prefer Minecraft, Mindsy.
Yeah, I prefer Minecraft.
It's more zombies.
More zombies. Has creepers.
Alright.
He's sulking now.
Sulking. It's a good game. Everyone knows it is.
Well, there was one game...
I don't know because I've never played it.
Well, there's one game that I actually enjoyed from when the PlayStation 3 first was released, and that was Heavenly Sword. Now, the people who are behind Heavenly Sword are making a new game for the PlayStation 4, Ninja Theory, who they also made they made some other games for.
Well, that's very informative.
That was very informative. They've just made a game that not long came out. A Team Ninja, not Ninja Theory, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, they're making a new game called Hellblade, and what we've seen with the picture, it's very CGI related. There's not much actually said about the thing.
Isn't that what you said about the Vanishing of Ethan Carter? It's very CGI related.
There's a lot of CGI.
In a computer game.
In a computer game.
Which is basically all.
Which is all computer generated.
I know. Well,
have we got you on a good day?
No, you haven't got me on the best of days. Sorry. But anyway, what we saw with it, it seems that a little bit, given the nostalgia of Heavenly Sword, what we've seen with the footage, but there wasn't really much told in it. We've got this female who's worshipping some kind of dead guy on a stick. And the dead guy is, it seems really creepy. So, it's one of those games that we've got to keep an eye on. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens with it. Don't care about that one.
What about the 4-player co-op shooter? Hollow Point.
Oh, I saw something about this.
Please explain. This is probably where I probably zoned out.
Give me 2 seconds.
It was near the beginning. I got it written down in the beginning of the thing. I only watched about the first 20 minutes, 10 minutes or so. So if I've got it written down, you can't have zoned out that early.
I've heard about it.
Right, what is it,
Doc's
guys?
heard about it.
Where did I read that?
The things that...
Sewer walls.
Oh, it is Ninja Theory.
Oh no, sorry, that's where GD reads his material.
Well, there was something about Hollow Point from Paradox Interactive. So, they're the people who made Shadow Complex. Yeah, the same reaction.
Wasn't that the arcade game?
I don't know.
I think that was in like an XBL arcade game.
Well, either way, they're now making a game called Hollow Point. I think I did see something about it, but I don't remember much about it.
Have you ever heard of a thing called taking notes?
I have heard of taking notes, but I like to point out I was just... okay, anyway, let's continue with something else, please. I am really... I'm not the best today, am I? This is not the best days.
Yeah. Anyway, there's another thing that come out about PlayStation, which I read up about, was the ability to be able to upload saved videos directly to YouTube.
Yes, the update 2.0, which is supposed to be coming out, they said around about October. One of the features is going to be, YouTube will be available on PlayStation with this update as well as being able to upload your clips straight onto YouTube through this, which a lot of people have been asking. It basically takes out that middleman step that a lot of us have been using, saying from going from Twitch, then uploading it through Twitch onto YouTube, which I have been using it at least. So it'd be interesting to see, but then you still got the 15-minute clips, and it's still hard to. But then you've got the Share Factory, where you can do the commentary through that. So
yeah,
it'll be nice to see how it goes with that. I think I'm more interested just to watch YouTube on my PlayStation though, through that. But also something else that was announced on it, which the Share Play, which is what I understand from it is it gives people who are playing against each other, who are in the same friends list, some kind of like virtual couch type of feeling to it, where you can virtually pass the controller over to someone else to play the next part for you. Even if they haven't got the game themselves, they don't have to download it. It'll basically be streamed through the other person's console.
That's cool. It's a good idea. I like the idea. Obviously, they're doing that with Far Cry, aren't they?
Well, they also announced a bit more about that Far Cry thing as well.
Yeah.
What is happening is, like I said, they're going to be doing the same situation which we just announced, but you'll be given 10 keys when you buy the game. Now, these 10 keys gives someone the opportunity to access the full game for 2 hours to play co-op with you.
Okay, yeah.
So you have technically 20 hours of co-op in key form, technically. So you can have, because I'm going to guess it's only going to be a 2-player co-op anyway.
I don't know. Far Cry 3 was 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
The missions, because
it had a
like missions.
watered down mission type, but it weren't to do with a single player.
Yeah, no, this is
Campaign.
the whole exploring and anything you want to do.
Oh, right.
You can do basically whatever you can do to single player with someone else, like ride an elephant and stuff like that. It's the only reason I'm getting it.
I'll if you've got any of those keys, I'll come and help.
That's cool. We'll just do it on PC.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You actually think GD be going to help?
Yeah.
You see them on Payday.
Shield.
I'm a great shield. Also, they announced a bit more about Destiny, I think. Yeah, they announced a bit more about the competitive side to Destiny, giving us an idea of other game maps that we can play. You know, like they do with Advanced Warfare, what they did on the Xbox One, where they're showing a trailer of what multiplayer looks like. They did a trailer with Destinies, basically, showing off the different kinds of modes that we can play. It's basically stuff that we was actually expecting. There's going to be more maps and stuff like that. So instead of doing one map, what we played on the beta, where it was on the moon.
Isn't the first DLC come out this December for Destiny?
Yeah, they did say something about that as well. Someone's mic's going.
Well, nobody's talking, so...
Cajr, you.
It's not me. Your mic gone again. Is it broken again?
It's not my mic, it's your mic.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's like you're a rubber band.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Can you hear me properly now?
No.
Then do you know what I friggin' said?
We can hear you, but it sounds
Low quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, we've had to make him stand up.
No, you've had to make me sit up.
Oh, sorry.
Is that better?
Oh no.
Is that better?
That's a lot better.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was comfortable then.
But yeah, there's supposed to be the first DLC is supposed to be coming out December. I think it's supposed to be one of the not DLC, expansion packs is coming out in December. I don't know which one it is. I think it's
Dark Below.
Yeah, Dark Below or the Wolves one.
Yeah.
So
I love it how
No, it's the
GD,
first
you're
expansion
supposed
Dark
to-
Below is going to be available this December.
what?
Yeah, I love it, GD, how you're supposed to have watched the conference and everything and took notes, and we're telling you what was in it.
It's the best way to do it, though. I basically give you
Let
the
other
first.
people do the donkey work.
Yeah, I give you guys the first part. You guys do the rest for me.
Whereas me, I watched the entire Microsoft.
At the point I did watch
I
it.
took
It
notes.
was just really boring near the end of it. I think the last bit, what they're showing was something called the Wild, which okay, it looks alright.
Big lady in a tree.
It's a big lady in a tree, and she's this cute little puppy that falls off a guy's head.
Is the lady somebody trying to get away from you, GD? You trying to drag her
No.
back to the sewers?
It's a lady in a tree, a giant lady in a tree, That's all it is. It's
as she
nothing
climbed
else.
the tree
It's
to get away from you,
no.
to stop you dragging her back to the...
She's actually the tree. Basically,
So she's not in a tree. She is a tree.
This game basically gives you the ability.
GD,
what? No, I'm not answering the question.
Listen to me. Listen to me. You said it is a lady in a tree, which implies she.
No. 1 minute. I didn't actually say.
Completely pot.
I didn't say actually.
It's like the twist of the
You
end.
said in.
Yeah.
In.
I didn't.
Meaning she
No.
climbed.
1 minute. I wasn't the one who said it.
Branches.
It was Doc who said it first.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but he's Team Awesome, so I'm not going to.
So you're moaning at me for something that he said.
Yeah. So the woman is the tree. So she is a tree, not in a tree.
Well, what we understand about this game is that it's basically going to give the people the ability to basically
enter her.
No. Basically, it's going to give. It seems like a big open world game anyway, and it gives people the chance to take role of not just a human being, but other creatures as well in game. So you could be a leader of a wolf pack. You can be a boar. Somehow you can be a tree. That's what I got from it. So
interesting game.
Stand here and
I can imagine
I am a
that.
tree. Look at this stat.
Press A to grow.
Woo!
DLC, a new branch.
Don't get me wrong, it sounds better than that mountain game.
What mountain game?
There's a game, it's an indie game where you're basically in control of a mountain, and things happen on you. Like people climb you, a village is grown on you, or something like that.
That's a dodgy night out.
Oh no, I just woke up from a
an
binge.
average night out in Nottingham with GD.
Oh, I know, I shouldn't have drunk all those drinks. Look at me now, I've got a village of ants on my stomach.
One thing I did read about the Sony conference
Wi-Fi.
was...
Sorry.
Wait a minute, I'm speaking now. One thing I did read that there was a surprising lack of at not E3, Gamescom from Sony was anything about the Vita.
Yeah, I think the closest thing that we did get to a Vita-ish type news was the PlayStation TV. They gave us, it's coming out October the 16th, for about just under £100. You get free games with it. Free games, yeah.
Free. Is that 33 or free?
Free games. And you're able to play most Vita games. You can stream your PlayStation 4 onto a different TV for some
So you can play most Vita games on a Vita?
On a PlayStation TV.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah, not a Vita TV. So, I don't see the point of it, to be honest. It basically gives someone the way of streaming the PlayStation 4 in a separate room. That's it. That's what I've got from it. No wonder it was basically Japan only at the start.
Can you stream on Nintendo yet, Billy?
Yeah, that's what the gamepad's for.
Yeah, there's also peripheral for PC games called the Nvidia Shield that does the same thing. It's looks like a 360 controller with a screen on top. It's quite expensive though.
Oh.
So nothing that's built in?
You have to probably have an Nvidia graphics card as well.
So do you think that they're going to be bringing out a new Nintendo soon, especially to play catch up with everyone else?
Be a stupid idea, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it'd be a stupid idea to make a new console they've already made. They need to just work on Wii U, just need to focus on it. I can see they've put a back seat with 3DS. I think the only big game is Pokemon, which is like a yearly update anyway.
that makes Doc happy.
Makes us all happy. I don't know. With Wii U, I think if I was them, it's gone the way of the Virtual Boy. I would try and get out of it as soon as they can. Try and make profit on something else. There was rumours that they were supposed to be making a new console where it's basically fusing the 3DS and the Wii together or something like that. So you've got this handheld where you can carry it anywhere you want, and not just anywhere in your living room, like you can do with the gamepad. And then you've got
So basically what you can do with Vita now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. No, I don't. No, I think Vita has. The thing is, I've tried the second screen with the Vita at the moment with PlayStation 4.
It's difficult.
It is difficult. You've got to still be in a certain area of it for it to work, and sometimes it doesn't. So,
That's because you're trying to take into the sewers, them walls blocking the signal. How many times is that? About 9,
I
10?
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's basically what I got from the PlayStation myself. So who do you think, out of the three of you, who do you think really won?
You missed something quite big.
Did I?
Yeah, the trailer.
Oh, yes, the trailer.
I'm waiting for this.
I'm sorry about this. This is how zoned out I am today. Okay, there was also a small announcement of a interactive trailer which you can download at the moment on the PlayStation 4 called PT. Now, it's a horror trailer. That's what I can tell you. Now, I'm not going to say much about the trailer itself, but play it. If you get a chance, play it, because it has got a huge surprise at the end of it. For people who are fans, I would say, of old school PlayStation gaming. So if you do get a chance, it's free to download. It's called PT. Just go into your new releases. Go into your demos section of the PlayStation Store. It's usually the first subject at the top of there. And if you get a chance, enjoy it. I'm not even going to touch it because it's a horror game.
Oh, you're going to cry.
I'm not going to cry. I just don't like horror games, and that's.
It's what they're aiming for with the main game.
Yes, with the main game, which the trailer is supposed to be talking about. What we can say is a horror trailer.
They released a statement saying they want waiting for a game that'll make you shit your pants. That's what they have said.
So yeah.
Doesn't take much for G to do that.
No, Hello Kitty Island.
Hey, that is a scary game. Bloody cat. No cat should be able to walk on its hind legs. So, anyway, who do you think won then out of Xbox and PlayStation at Gamescom this year then?
Personally, I think Microsoft have won. Because there's more games, based on what you told me, that interest me on Microsoft than Sony. So for me, Microsoft.
Doc?
Wakey. Hard one. I'd say I'd go for the PlayStation. I think there's more. I don't have an Xbox One, so I'm kind of biased in this one. But for me, there's more coming to the PlayStation that I want to play.
Okay, Nintendo boy.
Nintendo. No, I think Microsoft probably won this one. Personally, because there's more games interested that I would be interested in. I don't think Sony has as many. I think only Little Big Planet, I think, would be my interest. Yes, the kids' game.
Maybe Daisy.
Yeah. Well, I personally would say Microsoft as well myself. I think it's not the fact that...
Yeah, I mean, the Xbox have got the indie. They're all on.
Yeah, it's... don't get me wrong. Microsoft... It's not that PlayStation... With PlayStation, they still had some great games that they announced. And the idea of what they're doing with the 2.0 update is really, really interesting if it works. But most of the stuff you saw there, you're thinking, yeah, we kind of already had an idea who was doing this. Yeah. It's kind of not new. While Xbox and Microsoft, on the other hand, they kind of shown us Quantum Break, which we haven't seen much of for over a year. And other things seem more interesting.
They showed the first gameplay of Call of Duty as well.
Exactly. It's
What else did they show? Max.
A few more bundles.
Yeah, a few more bundles.
Yeah, everything in the Halo, what you get.
Yeah.
Like the beta and the TV channels. There seems to be a lot more going on.
I think that's the main reason as well. I'm a fan of Halo. Main reason is because we've had some great game nights out of it. I think that was the game of the conference out of all of them. For me, was finding more information about Halo stuff.
Even better than Court Simulator.
Okay, that came a close second. Now, like I said, there was more surprises from Microsoft. Game-wise, it was kind of evened out a bit, but there was more surprises in the end.
I don't know. Looking at the games we discussed today, obviously at the PS4 side, I'll have to actually look at some of these games because I didn't actually see the conference in full. But some of the games, I see more games on Xbox One which are exclusive that I want over PS4 at the moment. From what was announced that day.
What was announced that day, yeah, I know what you mean. But like I said, let's just see what there is then. Anyway, let's move away a bit from the Gamescom and have a look at other news stories that came out during the week. And one news story that kind of slightly irritates us a bit because it was announced after our last podcast. And that was...
less than an hour after.
It was less than an hour. Yeah. And it is about Twitch and their new ruling system. And I think the best person to talk about this is you, Doc. So, what is actually happening?
Okay, so basically they said about copyright music and having it in your stream, and you're not allowed, and they'll silence your video while it's on, and everything like that, and you got to sort all your chunks of videos and highlights, and then they backtracked into saying you can have an appeal button. So if your video gets flagged for copyrighted, you can appeal it, and then they'll review it, and it doesn't work. As we discussed it, they blocked their own channel.
So what happens if you do get flagged for copyright, first of all? Just in case people don't know about this.
It'll silence your video. They'll basically... You still get the video, but there'll be no volume.
For 30 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah,
30 minute chunks. The program they use stands in 30 minute chunks.
Yeah.
So it could be something very inadvertent. It could just be a phone going off.
Audio,
copyright
magic.
music.
Game audio as well, like, say if you had the radio from Grand Theft Auto or something like that.
Yeah.
Or FIFA or something. That has copyright music.
Especially in the menu.
Yeah, that's it. There's always music in games, so I think this is just, I don't know. I don't like the idea of it. But
now you've got to be mindful of your game volume there, and there's enough. Yeah, it's hard to tell that because you can't even listen to your own stream really, because
no, that's it. It doubles up.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't even realise the music's there. It's just there.
So I've been playing Elite Dangerous, and I use voice attack, and I set up a thing so when I jump into light, it plays a bit of Van Halen. So now I've got to remove that. Because all of a sudden I'll be like, jump, it'll jump, play a bit of Van Halen, and no volume for 30 minutes.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not bad if you're just streaming itself, because the thing is, they can't do anything about streaming. It's when you're doing the archive stuff, it affects you.
Yeah. That's it.
Save videos only.
Yeah.
Live broadcasts.
Yeah, obviously live broadcasts they can't, but yeah, once you highlight a video, if you go to put it on YouTube or anything like that, it'd be like, oh, I can't, there's no point doing it, it's got 30 minutes of silence.
I hope now that somewhere online they're going to have to put a list up of games which have unlicensed music in it. Just for the general viewer. So they can know to turn their game volume down or whatever. They're going to need to do that because not everyone's going to know what they can and cannot stream, especially now Twitch is available to stream from the console.
The thing is, personally, it was one of those things I was expecting to happen sooner or later. Not because it's been brought by YouTube, which is technically owned by Google. But more to the fact, it's because it's gone extremely popular over the past year or two.
Yes.
So there's always going to be the companies which, like the music industry, are quite sensitive to not thinking, oh, this is great promotion for our music, but thinking, wait, that guy's using our music, why are we not getting money for this?
That's it. I love when I play some games, especially if it's a game that isn't, hasn't got much of an atmosphere. Like if I'm playing DayZ or something like that, I have music in the background, playing from my computer. I just have it on. But now I've got.
It breaks up the silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, they did say that they're going to be, I don't know if they have already done this or not, they have actually offered sites that have got unlicensed music for people to play in these kind of situations. So,
Yay.
but
All classical.
yeah,
Yeah,
come on, some
music
Mozart.
you want to listen to, most of it, is it?
I don't want to listen to Mozart when I'm shooting people. I want to throw some Slipknot or some thrash metal or something. I don't know. Obviously, depending on the situation.
I think what caused uproar the most about this shit is the way they announced it.
Yeah.
They announced it when they implemented it. They didn't give any warning, like, this is what's going to be happening. They just give no warning, said, right, from now on, no third-party audio music. I think that's what got people in uproar the most. The fact they just didn't warn them this.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I don't know. It's like I said, it's I'm completely for this. I don't like the idea that it's punishing the smaller people who accidentally. It's more for the people who do it on purpose. Who no offense. I understand when people are trying to cut the silence and that lot, but there's other music. The thing is, if you're doing a stream, in the end, you've got to think, do I want it so that people can just watch the stream and that's it? Or if you're thinking, oh, I want to archive this and put it onto YouTube, then you've got to think, well, even if it went onto YouTube, it'll probably be flagged anyway. Because of the copyrighted music.
Yeah.
Well, what's the worry as well, because like way back in YouTube, there was a big fiasco about Let's Plays. Because like Nintendo did a full like no more streaming of our games. And, any Nintendo related content.
Yeah.
If that's what's happened, if that happens on Twitch.
So that went well with Nintendo, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're not allowed to stream our videos anymore. Well, then we'll go and stream Microsoft and PlayStation and PC instead.
Yeah. they allow us.
How long do you think there's going to be like a Twitch competitor come along? Something specific for Twitch streaming? I know you've got things like Ustream, but that can be for streaming anything. But because of this situation, there's going to be somebody thinking, hang on, there's an opportunity here.
Yeah, but then they'll come under the same kind of problem eventually.
Yeah, but
they get big enough, they've got to steal copyright.
Yeah, but for however long they last without it, because how long's Twitch been going? And
Yeah, I know. The thing is, like you said, with Twitch, they've been going on for quite a few years now. Well, then again, you got to remember, the thing is, it's not how long they've been going, it's how long they've been extremely popular all of a sudden. Now that they're in the limelight with the streaming stuff, especially with, you've seen how popular it's gone over the past year. E3's press conferences, and even the press conferences at Gamescom, they were streamed on Twitch.
Well, they're starting to do live music as well now, aren't they?
Exactly. The thing is, it's just the start of things. I think, like I said, there was a huge uproar when YouTube did it with the copyright stuff. But nowadays, people instead are thinking, right, we've just got to be a bit more careful with this.
I think what upsets YouTube most is the strikes, because if you get 3 strikes, they'll close your channel. And, people make a life out of, making content on YouTube.
Yeah.
So they ruin their career, like, with their strikes.
I think one of the most famous ones was Clinic. What's it called? Total Biscuit.
Yeah.
He basically got striked because of he was basically doing a review for this game, which he basically
Gary's Day 1 incident.
Yeah, he slaughtered it.
It needs to be.
Really, really pulled it apart. And because this game company didn't like his opinions on this game, they flagged him on this video.
I think if it was like if it was OTT bad about it, then like I can see why they'd get a bit annoyed with it. Like if everyone had any.
Yeah,
product.
but in the end, it was
that game was a broken, unfinished.
It was a horrible game.
Yeah,
and they knew it, so they didn't want him because obviously he was a famous YouTuber. They didn't want him to tell the masses that this is a bad game, so they was trying to hide. It's criticism.
Yeah.
Copyright that allows you to criticize others' work.
Oh,
so
definitely.
You're not telling lies.
The thing is with me, I would never, honestly, if I'm given a game to play, I will honestly give my honest opinion on that game. I wouldn't be nice just so I don't hurt the developers' feelings because of it.
Not saying you have to be nice, but a bit more diplomatic.
But it's diplomatic, and then pointing out this game is broken.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, because he pointed out that this game was broken, the developers of this game got a little bit upset with it and decided to flag him. I think this was either his second or probably it was his third flag on this channel, and it
got it back though.
He got it back because of this as well, which is good. Because to be honest, I think he's honestly one of the best around. In when it comes to honest opinions of games.
Yeah.
So, well, but then again, that's just proven it could be worse with Twitch. We could have a 3 strike ban with the music. At the moment, it's all they're doing is blocking 30 minutes, and they are giving you the option to appeal against it as well.
Yeah. I mean, the thing doesn't work at the moment anyway, but
yeah, like I said, it's even blocked 30 minutes of their own video, which a lot of people are actually finding really funny.
Which is quite funny.
Yeah.
Well, it is funny.
Anyway, we really should get close to wrapping this podcast up, guys.
One last bit of news.
Yes, one more last bit of news, and it is about Minecraft, which, to be honest, it wouldn't be a CTG podcast without at least a little bit of information about Minecraft. And that is that the PlayStation 4 version is finally 100% complete and is now being tested by Sony. So expect it hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully?
Well, no release date given as of yet because they're still fixing bugs in the Vita and the Xbox One version.
Yeah, but hopefully it will be out in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully. Because I think that's all we've got left into of August, you could say. Because if anything, it's going to be coming out on a Thursday. And it won't be coming out tomorrow. Now it's already just gone into testing. And just, yeah. But it's nice that we now know that it's 100% complete and now it's in testing.
You can feel excited.
I'm excited. I can't wait for this. No, I usually do a Tower of Bling challenge once a month. This is the first month in a while that I have not done a Tower of Bling challenge. And it's irritating me. It feels ages away from the last Tower of Bling challenge, and that was only at the beginning of last month. It just shows how long this month has felt.
It has.
Yeah. So, there's some good news about that. So.
When's the Wii U version coming out?
Never. You don't get games like that.
But it's a kid's game.
That's actually the only...
It's the only thing that's set.
It's the only thing they haven't actually released it on, thinking about it.
It seems more ideal for it with its touchpad and that.
I reckon it'd be quite good for it.
You just have inventory on the pad.
I love it. Minecraft. It's on mobiles. It's on PC. It's on Xbox 360. It's on PS3.
But not on Wii.
It's on next gen. and the Vita, but
It's
nothing
on your iPhone.
Nintendo.
If you get to this and be like, I'm sure there's something else.
You know-
Nothing worth mentioning.
You know what? We felt sorry for Nintendo. They can have a ported version of the mobile version. Enjoy.
That's
Well
what
done.
I'll get.
You haven't got anything that really is important in the game, but enjoy.
At least I'll never starve. No food counter.
As a start. Thank you.
Oh.
Anyway, so let's wrap it up with the new releases as well this week. We have first coming out on Thursday, which should already be out. It is Surgeon Simulator on the PlayStation 4, which I don't understand how it's going to work.
Well, if you can make a goat simulator, you can understand how that works. I'm sure you can work
No.
out those surgeons.
The FIFA
You're a surgeon, you cut people up.
But the way you do it on PC is that
yeah,
you
it's,
control the
Yeah.
fingers like on the keyboard.
yeah,
So
with
Yeah.
with Goat Simulator, you can use a controller, which I do. I don't understand how it's Surgeon
maybe
Simulator.
they use the pad. Like, 'cause it's
Oh
got
no, even better. If it was coming on the Xbox One soon, use the Kinect. I grabbed your heart to put it in there. Oh no, he's dead. Too late.
It might be something to do with back buttons. Like, as your
Yeah.
finger, if your 4 fingers, and maybe.
A phone can be your, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
interesting. I'll be honest.
I'll probably buy it just out of interest for it.
I want to
Well, it's
see
got
how it
motion
goes.
control with the PlayStation controller, so
Yeah.
maybe just move the controller around and then use the triggers to use your fingers.
Who's messing with a wire?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's you. Sorry for that. Sorry for that static
Down,
sound.
Blake.
Doc's messing with a wire for some weird reason.
It's just there.
It's just there.
It's because he's bored of listening to you, GD.
I know.
No,
See, it's Genie's fault.
Anyway.
I'll keep myself busy.
Anyway, the last game that's coming out this week on Friday, it is Risen 3 Titan Lords on the 360, PS3, and PC. So,
So not a Nintendo release.
it's another non-Nintendo release.
Oh,
Oh, it'll be a marvelous
We don't-
day when there's a Nintendo
where's
release.
the Smash Bros though?
That's quite a good game though, Smash Bros.
Yeah, it's no PlayStation.
PlayStation
All-Star.
made their own version. and flopped.
Oh, that's what I want to see when they do another PlayStation All Stars. I want to see Crash Bandicoot in it now. They've got the license again. They better have him in there, or make a game with him sooner or later.
I think that's one of the
Bandicoot.
surprises of the Sony conference. There's no Crash
No,
Bandicoot.
no Crash Bandicoot. Oh well. Anyway, so that is it for our Gamescom special, I guess, of the podcast.
Gamescom shambles.
It's a shambles, I know. Thank you for listening. If you, someone tell me what I'm supposed to be saying in this part. Caj, you do this part because I'm completely zoned out now.
I don't even know what you were trying to say.
Alright, that's a good point. Now I remember what I was trying to say. So, guys, you got any plans happening this week on your Twitch or any game nights planned? We'll
No.
start with Doc.
I will have a schedule up by Sunday.
More
About
than likely, it'll be
a
space
couple of
trucking again.
weeks.
Woo!
There'll be a bit of space trucking. I've got a couple other plans as well.
Nidhogg?
We need to do that. I'm
definitely
going to
need
do
to
a
do it.
horror night with Outlast.
Oh, Outlast.
But yeah, I'll have a schedule up.
We're going to tie GD down and make him watch.
I'm not going to watch it. No, other people should watch it, but I will not be watching it.
I need to do a few long streams as well through the night to get practice in.
Yep.
So
What game are you playing for through the night?
Sims 4.
Oh. I have never seen so much hatred in your face when you mention that. Every time it's mentioned, he's not happy now.
Yeah, Sims 4.
So, whoa, yeah.
And what charity are you doing it for again? Just remind us of the charity. And
Oh,
everything.
thank you.
I'm doing it for Bliss, which is for premature babies. They help premature babies.
How can the
Donate.
Donate, yeah.
If you go onto my Twitch stream, which is twitch.tv/DocRob87, all the information is on the page with a link, and it's pretty awesome.
Might as well do yours next. Caj, you doing anything this
I'll
week?
just make it like, oh yeah, we'll just do you now.
You do you next. What are you doing?
You're not
Not as important.
Yeah, go on.
I probably won't be streaming, but game I might be playing this week might be that pool game I beat you on the other day, GD.
Pure pool.
Pure Pool, PS4.
Yeah.
There's a review on Crave The Game if you wish to.
Yes. Please go read it. It's an honest
But
opinion.
won't be streaming because I start my new job tomorrow, which will be yesterday when this podcast comes up.
Yay. Billy, anything you doing?
I may stream one day when I get it working.
Oh, you're still trying to get it. Have you ever thought that it's basically Nintendo stopping you? Mentally.
Nah, I could even stream PC games. I don't know. I think it's suited my network upload speeds. But
do a PC game. It's a lot easier, mate. I promise you. Lot less hassle.
Certainly is.
Anyway, if you are doing anything, can they catch you on Twitch, Billy?
Yep, sure. Catch on Twitch if you're bored. If you're very bored.
And what would they have to search to catch you?
Billy Boomers, Twitch, the
Twitch thing.
The website.
Twitch.tv/BillyBoomers.
Yeah, with capitals.
That's the one.
No, it won't be because it's blood address.
He doesn't even know his own Twitch address.
I ain't been on it that much.
Anyway,
Neglected.
for me, myself.
What about you, GD?
Me. Hopefully we'll be playing a bit of Nidhogg with Doc sometime this week. I can't think. There'll be the update on Monday, hopefully less written this time.
Why did you not ever come up with written?
Because I kind of got distracted over the week.
So professional.
I do. Look,
Civil
I'm at the point in. You've got to be honest. We're at the point in our podcast and the whole site where we can be slightly unprofessional, and people still
Like
tonight. I'm sorry about tonight, by the way. But yeah, we can be professional when we're getting paid to be professional. That's the rules.
Yay.
Yay.
We'll do a professional one next week.
We'll do the professional one next week, and we'll make sure it goes back down to an hour next week.
I'm off work, so I'll
Bill
make
drew the short straw tonight. He got the unprofessional.
I may.
Sorry.
Typical. I'm going unprofessional.
But yeah, if I am doing any streaming, you can catch me on twitch.tv/GDW2007. What?
This is no. No,
there's no www at the end.
No one does www anymore.
Nice. Okay, yeah, it's like I said.
Alternatively,
HTTPS.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Alternatively, if you want to.
I'm not gonna let you say anything about the sewer.
Every time we've got internet,
like I said, twitch.tv/GDW2007. Also, you can catch any information that we may be holding about gaming releases and stuff like that on craveyourgame.wordpress.com. Also, if you are not a member of the Crave The Game community, you can join us at cravethegame.net. So, that is it for tonight. Thank you for joining us on the CTG podcast. Like I said, tune in next week for another episode of the podcast, and Monday for the... Oh, actually. Yes, Monday for the... the update. I'm just making sure that it's not a bank holiday on Monday. Is it a
That's
bank
when they
holiday?
do the sewers.
Is it a bank holiday Monday?
I don't know, you tell us.
The 25th, isn't it?
25th. So yeah, it will be on Monday for the updates. So, so, thank you, and good night, good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time of day you're listening to this. Thank you. Goodbye.